what's going on, guys? It's Rollin' Blase. Let's get this thing started. Listen, right now we're learning Kompa Direk, how to solo using substitutions in the Kompa Direk compa format, guys. Listen, we know what to do. The first thing we have to do, what key are we in? We're in the key of G, guys. So the key is all white keys, but there's a flat G in there, guys. So what's your chords, guys, in this thing? What's your chord progression? It's 1, 4, 5, 4. A simple and a chord is 1, 4, 5, 4, guys. So your chord progression is 1, 4, 5, 4, which is what? Your first chord is G, then you go to a C major, then you go to a D major, then a C major. But listen, right now we're substituting these chords, guys. We're changing it up. Because this Kompa Direk is fast paced, there's a way you can kind of play more modern, play more heavy. And this is the chord substitution, guys, I want to show you guys. Because you can play it the simple way. I'm going to show you right now how to play it the simple way, guys. How to solo the simple. So I'm going to show you how to substitute it, guys. Let's go. Okay, so guys, instead of G, instead of your first chord, we're going to substitute this G for what? E minor, guys. We're going to use the harmonic minor version of G. So instead of this, we're going to do this. E, G, B. We're going to substitute G for E. And not only are we going to substitute our first chord for the sixth chord, for E, our second chord, we're going to substitute it for A minor. So instead of C, we're going to do A minor. So far, what do we have? We have E minor, then we have A minor. Then after that, guys, we're going to hit, instead of G, instead of a G major, we're going to lift this up and add that 7 note. So we're going to do this. We're going to play our 7 instead of our 5. We're going to play our G flat, A, and C. So what's the substitution, guys? What's the chords? This is our new chord progression. And our last one remains the same. It's just going to stay C. So our new chord progression is what? E minor, A minor, G flat diminished, and then you can hit that C and then go back to the E minor. So let's do it, guys. Let's play it, guys, along with the beat so you guys can fill it out yourselves. Okay, guys, you got it? You guys ready? Let's go. So 7, 4, 6, 2. So it's your 6, 2, 7, 4. So how does that look in solo form? How would you translate that in solo form? So that's the perspective of the chords that I'm using, guys. So guys, there's 3 things you can do, 3 approaches you can do with this chord technique. You can use the response technique, and you can do these simple slides, like stuff like that, slides. Or you can even do the walk down technique, where you're walking down from one note to the other. But we're going to practice and we're going to learn together, guys. 3 approaches I want you guys to take with these, with this chord progression, guys. What's the chord progression again? We're going to do it one more time. Guys, it starts on a 6. 6, 2, 7, 4. It's a 6, 2, 7, 4. That's your new chord progression, guys. But it's going fast paced. So if you have to rewind the video, feel free to do that. If you need compa sounds, go to kompakeyboardschool.com and get all the compa sounds you need. Let's get this thing going, guys. Whoosh. The first thing we can do is try the response technique, where you're responding 1 octave to the other. Let's go ahead and try that out ourselves, guys, using that new chord progression. Okay, so let's see, guys. We can start on the 7. You see how I have the 7 up here? We can start on the 7 here, and then we could hit like the lower version of the C here. Then we could hit our E minor up here and the lower version of A here. We could do it like that, guys. You guys ready? guys understand the concept, guys. What was I doing just now? I was responding with this 7, then 4, then I was responding to the 7, then 4, then 6, then 2, then 7, then 4, then 6, then 2. So that's like more of a response technique. And you can even do it more simple by pressing like 2 notes at a time. And I'm gonna show you guys 2 notes at a time. Watch this, guys. So you see how that's 2 notes from my 7. So I'm just gonna use 2 notes at a time. Responding. Watch this, guys. You see, I'm just using these. This is the part of A and this is part of C. So just 2 notes at a time. Then this is the part of my E minor. So you guys see what I'm doing, guys. 2 notes at a time. So that we can use the response technique with that new chord substitution. Also, we can use slides. What are slides? When you're tapping the note fast and you're only tapping 2 notes. Watch this, like this. You see that? And we can even do it like even on a higher octave, like. So something like that, guys. So that's very simple. That's a technique you could add. I call it slides. I don't know what the real name is. Bouncing off the notes, whatever you call it, guys. And our last technique, we can kind of add walk downs to it. And then we can put it all together at the end. Let's try the walk downs, guys. What I mean by walk downs, you're just walking down the notes pretty fast. We can walk down 4 notes at a time. Watch what I do here, guys. So we're just going to walk down. We're just going to kind of walk down and use the response technique together. We're going to do that. We're going to walk down from our 7 to our next chord and use the response technique. Watch this, guys. You see, guys? I'm just responding and I'm walking down with the upper octave and I'm just doing chords with the lower octave. So it's very simple, guys. You can add those 3 techniques. Remember, there's walk downs, there's slides or bouncing off the notes, whatever you want to call it. And there's also response technique. So if you keep that in mind, you can't go wrong with solos, guys, especially the response technique, because that's the heart of good soloing, guys. So use this chord substitution, guys, when you're soloing in a fast type of end-day groove. People will love what you're doing, guys. Love what you're doing, guys. So this is Roland Blase. Remember, stay tuned. We got more lessons coming. I'm signing out.
Something that's good for me.